Okay, we're gonna cut straight to explaining the dream here. This was my daughter's dream, our daughter's dream, and she had this back in 2011, we think, and she's thinking, she was saying where we were living at the time when she had this dream. So this was back in 2011, and so she explained. I'll just have her explain it and point to whatever and add some pictures as she explains it. So go ahead.
Okay.
All right. So explain what we see here.
Okay, so this is me, and we were in a fancy hotel, and there was windows all around, but just not over here. And then there's more to the picture over here, but there's a lady on a couch that had short hair. And then she was sitting on the couch, and then she was holding a baby, and there was like more than 2 kids. There's like 7 kids.
You just didn't feel like drawing 7 kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Go ahead.
Oh, and these I could do better than this, but these are just quick little pictures. And then so there was like 7 kids with white shirts, and then there's a couch right here. And then I was looking out, and then I saw. First I saw this. So like Chinese buildings, and they have these like
Roofs.
Yeah, roofs on each kind of level.
Yeah.
So there's like a robot climbing on this roof right here, and then it kind of looked like Wall-E, if you've seen that movie.
Was there just one, or just several of them climbing on it?
I don't
something?
know. I just saw one,
Okay.
but I don't know what.
So there was that weird thing. Okay.
And then I looked out up in the red sky. Just let me put this here. So I was looking up in the sky, and then I saw this, and then it was the woman.
It was the woman with
a pail of water and wheat, and there was a lion more up here, but
okay.
and there's a lion right there.
So that was when you looked up in the sky. The sky was kind of red, sunset-y red, or just Okay.
Yeah, and then the sun was setting.
Okay.
And then there was like 3 buildings or more just like that. So like they kind of went like, and then they were crumbling. It was a big earthquake.
So the ground was moving like crazy.
Yeah, and there was like, this was like a field and like dirt and stuff. And then I looked down and I saw
So you looked down. So you're looking
right
down
here.
to where the parking lot is? Okay.
Yeah, and then I saw Mommy and Daddy packing the car. And then, I don't know why I was wearing these, like, people that do the, like a...
Mimes.
Yeah, I don't know why I was wearing
Maybe you were entertaining the kids. Okay, so that's what you saw.
And then part 2.
Oh, part 2 of the dream, like as dreams do. It's okay, don't worry about it. She feels uncomfortable with a certain scene. So here she was in the, okay, so there was that scene in that dream, and then cut to a different scene. She's in a different hotel, and it was like kind of not as nice or whatever.
It was one we were living in.
Okay. And then, so, yeah. And then so she saw a woman that had 7 breasts hanging out, and she was about to feed 7 babies.
No, she was.
Oh, she was feeding 7 babies
was feeding 7
that were
babies.
wearing white shirts. And then you want to keep going?
Yeah, and then I felt the need to like grab the babies, so I grabbed the babies.
So grab the babies.
I ran down the stairs.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I don't have any pictures for this, so look at the carpet.
All right, looking at the carpet.
So then I went down, and then it was like, so we went down here, right over here, and then the car was packed and stuff.
Okay.
Part.
Boom, boom, boom.
So it was packed.
Yeah.
So then Mommy and Dad were like, come over here. And then
come on.
Okay. I don't know how it ended, but we kind of just disappeared.
Just poof. Okay. So that's when
and
the dream
then
ended.
Ended.
Okay. So there you have it. Yeah, hello. It's kind of crazy. Here, let me just like have people look at the picture. just have a picture. Okay, to just kind of look at it instead of looking at my carpet. Okay, so one day recent, so that was back in 2011-ish time. And so crazy thing happened. So I don't know if anybody of you, well, okay, so one day last year in September 2017, it was like September 22nd, no, it's 21st, September 21st. It was just a regular day. We were hanging out, and then she was just jumping on the trampoline, and I was just kind of like needing some confirmation. I'm like, all right, I just need some confirmation about just, is this the year, or whatever, because we've been just getting so much information. Anyway, moving on with that. So she was just jumping on the trampoline, and all of a sudden she just stopped in midair with her face was just like, oh my gosh. It was just, she was totally in shock. And then in midair, she's like, that's it. I'm like, holy cow. It scared me. My heart jumped. I'm like, what? What do you see? And she's like, that's it. Oh my gosh. And so, she was jumping on the trampoline saying, that's it. Oh my gosh. She was freaking out. Like, totally, like, revelation just happened right there in her mind. God just gave her a clever clarification of what she was seeing in the sky. Let's see what she was seeing in the sky. Okay, so here's this dream. It was just kind of going. She was reminded of the dream. Okay, and so she was telling me, remember when I told you about this dream and blah 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 blah. So she was retelling me this dream, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I do remember. I vaguely remember. And then it was all coming back as she was telling me again. And she's like, oh my gosh. So I don't know if any of you guys are aware of the Rev.12 sign that happened last year, September 23rd, 2017. She saw the sign, okay? She said there were stars and stuff, and then there was a woman with a lion, okay? Hello? Okay, this is crazy. So it is a 4-year-old having this dream, and I remember her telling me about the dream then. Like, there's this woman in the sky, and I didn't know anything about it at all. I was like, okay, honey, whatever, And then she just remembered again. It was like a download from God, like, and then she totally, on her face, she was just like in shock. I'm like, oh my gosh, what? Kind of scared me, and then she told me the dream again, and it was like, so she basically was given the sign. So what's going on with the sign in relation to, there was like destruction and all this stuff, and rapture. There's kids with white shirts and babies with white shirts, and we just disappear. So this is about like just us leaving. I don't know. It's just amazing. And so here's her first dream. Yeah, it's just the first dream. That's all. This is like nothing, right? This was given to her for us to, and it's crazy. So she saw the woman with the lion. I don't know if you remember this, that verse, Revelation 12. The woman is clothed with the sun, the moon at her feet, a garland of 12 stars. She did. And I don't know if you remember, but there's the Jupiter was in a room for a human gestation. It was a crazy alignment. So look it up if you're not aware of it.
There's a garland.
Oh, ooh, pretty. I don't know. Are you sure if there was like a bucket of water, or was it just a bucket to put the wheat in, or something?
No, it's a bucket of water.
Interesting. Okay. So there you have it. There's her first dream, and I'll give you another one here soon. We're working on our dreams, so very amazing.